Hello guys, it's your fellow investor here with another video. In this video we're gonna be talking about Culper's research short seller article about CleanSpark. I hope it's not going to be too long, but I'll justify everything, well, most of what they said, and debunk it quite easily. So if you are a investor invested in CleanSpark, or you would like to enter a position, this is a must-watch video for you. Well, if you are worried about this short seller article, it's always good to read those because you get a little bit of other perspective, you get a good laugh, and you will just make yourself more comfortable in your investment. To be honest, I have experience with this short selling myself. When I was at Blink, I bought in about $9–10. Then they made a short seller article and I got scared. I sold out. And first it was a good choice because the stock went down like 20%. However, now the stock is worth over $50 if I reckon. So yeah, the truth in the long term, mid-term, or it's even short term, come on, 2–3 months, it's short term. These short sale articles, most of them aren't really much to be trusted. So let's get right into this one. So we can start with this genuine title, Back to the Trash Can. If we open it up, we have some disclaimer that you should do your own due diligence, blah blah blah. And yeah, here we go. They really start with some introduction. I'll just skip that. Now here we have in the first pages, they have that ATL data centers is another catalyst promotion attempt. And here we can see, this is one only thing that scared me for a little bit about this article, is how similar these two websites look. Fast block mining and ATL data centers. And seriously, if you look at yourself, they look the same. There is really small difference, and small things that differentiate from one another is that Fast block is their first project, led by the same person, who is Bernardo Schuckman. I hope I pronounce it right. This company is their original plan, original idea, and they acquired Bitmain, which is mining pool company. And what this does, if you don't know, is that they have many mining machines, and with their algorithms and software they decide which crypto is at the moment the most beneficent or most profitable to mine at given moment, given time period. So for example, 50% Bitcoin, 30% Ethereum, 20% Litecoin. You get the picture, right? This is what they've done. They acquired this and that. And when they acquired it, they also bought about 17,000 mining machines, and they got an area in Atlanta at the same time. How I found this? Well, I did some digging and I found this Portugal website. I hope it's in Portugal. If not, I'm sorry, but it's from Brazilian article. I had to translate it, and you get the picture. So I will link these articles in the description. But in this one from Cointelegraph Brazil, you can find this information that US blockchain company buys 17,000 Bitmain mining devices from Bitmain. They just justified that it would make sense to expand into USA, into Atlanta, because Bitcoin is there decentralized, and it only makes sense to move there and expand there if they want to continue in their business and be the leader in mining as a service industry, as says Bernardo Schuckman, CEO of Fastblock. What I found out, or my thesis is, it only makes sense what I will say now, because we know that CleanSpark agrees to acquire Bitcoin miner ATL data center. As we look down in the article, we can see that there are currently 3,400 etc. mining units. They bought 17,000, so how much is that? About 1/5, 1/6 of their mining units, let's say. They made it a separate section. They made it into like a separate company, so CleanSpark can actually acquire it. However, there is not much articles about it because nobody knows about Fastblock actually going into US and or expanding into Atlanta, because there are no English articles. They're just Portuguese. We know that people are quite comfortable, so they don't do enough due diligence, and they are like kind of lazy, and they will believe the short sale articles. So please, I'm praising you guys, do your due diligence. There is most of the time there is answer for it. And CleanSpark says we began early stages analysis of ATL in February 2020. And if we look at at one of the articles, the other one, we can see that Fastblock moved to Atlanta in January 23rd of January, I believe. It kind of connects in the overall picture. So this is what really scared me, because it's really similar, and why would you make something different when nobody really talks about it? It's not the main point. People they don't really need to reach out to companies because they are already making a lot of money, and they were making money from the Bitcoin mining pool. But when CleanSpark reached out to them and said that we can make it more efficient, and they're like, all right, but we got to make it more legal on the paper. So this is what they've done. They separated, so it's not the same company, because they couldn't acquire Fastblock as the whole company, because it's much more richer valuation. And yeah, they have very similar articles. We can see that Schutzman, I don't know how to pronounce his name, I apologize. We can see that he's in both articles. This is just correct, and they have even the same graphics here, and only different descriptions. But I was a little bit worried about this, but after going through these Portugal articles, it really cleared my mind and made me more calm, because you kind of go a little bit of panic mode when there is something you can really get your hands on. So that's to this accusation that it's just some kind of fake allegation or whatever. Here on this another page, we can see that they are saying that CleanSpark is overvalued, but they are literally comparing CleanSpark to Bitcoin mining companies. Like, come on, CleanSpark is not a Bitcoin mining company or cryptocurrency mining company. It's just not who they are. This is just an addition to it. Mostly they operate with microgrids and with energy solution. It seems like they haven't really done their due diligence, so I'm quite happy that they said in the disclaimer on the first page that you have to do your due diligence, because this is just crap. And if we move on, here we can see another funny thing, that they're saying that CleanSpark actually copies their news from a half a year ago or a year ago. So I had to check it out in their website. We are looking for July 14th. We can't find it on their website. So, that most of the time they get their news out, 99%, it's through PR Newswire. Sometimes it's AccessWire, but it's PR Newswire most of the time. And if you cannot find it on their website, it's not probably, published by them. That's the first article. Now let's try to find the other one. May 22nd, 2019. Here we are again, May 22nd, nowhere to be found. What can we take from this? They are just really making fools of themselves. If you want to get the news, the most trusted news, you can find it on the company's website in the investor relations section. Sometimes there are companies who have really bad PR, but that's not CleanSpark case. CleanSpark case is that they release news quite often, quite regularly, because they have a lot of them, and if you just go through it, you can go through them by yourself. There isn't really the same article going on again or repeating itself. If I want to, I can just falsify this information, or you can just do it in Photoshop. You can just open it up, delete the text and rename it. So it's not really that hard nowadays to falsify the information. And there's so many things that you can falsify in their short report. It's ridiculous, but I'll get to that in a second. So let's go into the next page. We can see that they came into some place in Mexico, I believe, and it's really, you can go anywhere almost. You can find many places like this and just take a photo and yeah, this is the place. They even it's just ridiculous how they think people gonna trust it. They've done the same thing with Blink and it wasn't true after all. And here we can see that they got some kind of business card which you can literally print out yourself. It will take you not much time. There is some nonsense, and here we can see some kind of some kind of email correspondence, but this is really simple to fake nowadays, so this is literally zero trust. Here we can see that they are pointing out that some employees of CleanSpark are in different companies, but the companies are the one that CleanSpark owns or they are cooperating with, so this is really no issue whatsoever. I know many people who are working in multiple companies which are connected and it's no issue. Why would it be issue here? You know, look at Elon Musk. He owns, or he works in multiple companies. Even our premier in my country, in Czech Republic, he works also in multiple companies, and even in government, which is a little bit confusing, but you get a point. There is no issue with that. And then they are ranting about it here on another slide, so this is just, no, it just makes no sense to me. And here we can see that in 4 years old presentation, they are ranting about that CleanSpark projected way more revenue. Well, 4 years is a lot of time, and the times have changed quite drastically for the past 4 years. There's been some crisis a little bit on the stock market as well. They had to do some stock splits. They had some issues, financial issues 2 years ago. They had to sort this out. They had to shrink their team. But the things went on really nicely in the last year, and I would rather see their progress being optimized and updated than live in the lies that they will get, I don't know, like 160 millions in the next year, which they will not. They had to adapt to the market, and they did the right thing. I don't know, like living in the past is not really the greatest thing to do. You have to live in the present and look into the future, and you have to evaluate what is right here, right now, and not what was 4 years ago. But hey, short sellers articles love to dig in the past and bring some dirt which is not relatable anymore. Here they rant about CleanSpark's products. So I just went onto their website, and here we can see they're offering software solution, an added software and resource management solution. And here is their product, and they couldn't even put it there, the right product. I don't know if they got it from some old presentation or something, but you know, the company usually develops and they redesign or they improve their products. And as we can see, they've just put some, I don't know, like really old models of something, transfer switchboard. I don't even think they're offering this anymore. They're just going with this paralink switchgear and as well as open-ADR solutions, but they're not even talking about this in their short report because they are afraid of it, or I have no idea why they are putting some old pictures when you have really, it doesn't look that wow here on their website. Here we can see that they are ranting about again that they were in other companies or they are in other companies. There's no issue with this. Then here they are bringing up 12 years old information or 11 years old information, which is, I have no idea why. It's like if some comedian made slightly racist joke whenever was a Twitter being made, or they made something, some too aggressive joke, people brought it up and now they are prosecuted because of it. It's just not right. And I don't know what they're bringing up here. It's just really not relevant anymore whatsoever. Again, same thing all over again. And we can see Rex Finance, who did fine job of bringing this company up on the surface, and because they make fun of him and the CEO as well. I have no idea why, but this is what short sellers are. They are not really the most kind-hearted people out there, and they want to make money from people's initial scare reaction. I don't really know. I don't think he mentioned that they're going to be acquired by Tesla. He just said that there is cooperation with Tesla, which is correct. So they are again just twisting words in their favor. And yeah, it's really not very trusted short seller report after all. And last but not least, we can see how they highlighted their operation losses and share count in millions. But they don't really talk about how their revenues and earnings are getting better year by year. It's just, you know, they're only showing one side of this company, and they don't show the other one because they really want and probably need to short some kind of stock. And they saw that that many people got into CleanSpark recently because of Bitcoin hype and Bitcoin development and big companies getting into Bitcoin and stuff like that. So they thought, oh, let's use this because Bitcoin is going down. Maybe we can manipulate the company. And yeah, I think they won't succeed, and next week the company will recover, in my opinion. And this is going to be really just in 1-2 days, maximum 3 days, like going down. But in the long term, it's going to be as good as blijnk, or I don't know, even if Neo. It's not a big problem with me, this short sell article. So if you want to become richer this year and I brought you some value, definitely subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on any upcoming videos, and click on the thumbs up as well, both helps me out a lot. Let me know down in the comment section what are your thoughts and opinions. Did you sell because of this short seller, or did you buy more because of it? I'm all ears. With that being said, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in another video.